glad somebody remembers the covert action rule. That's definitely one thing that we think about when we put together a game that has both a strategic element and a tactical element. And the covert action rule, for those few of you who probably haven't studied, is not to put together a really cool strategy layer with a really cool tactical layer, which is kind of what we did in covert action. And the problem there was you'd have this really cool mystery that you were unraveling in the strategy layer, and you'd go into the tactical layer and you'd be sneaking through a building and uncovering wiretaps and opening safes and doing all sorts of cool stuff for 15 minutes. And by the time you're finished with that and you came back to the strategy layer, you had totally forgotten what the mystery was that you're trying to solve, or where you were and what the plot was and who the bad guys were and who the good guys were. And it kind of boils down to two great games are not better than one great game. And so whenever we have a game with strategy and tactics together, we have to decide, where does the center of gravity lie in this game? Where are you spending your time? What is the main element of the game? And in both XCOM and in Starships, that's in the tactical layer. So the strategy is cool, it's fun, but it's not a place where you're spending minutes and minutes or hours and hours. It's a place that kind of prepares you for the next mission. It's a place where you use the resources that you gain to add to your starships, make them cooler, decide where the next mission is going to happen, but then you go and travel and take on that mission. So we think we haven't broken the covert action rule in terms that we know where the center of gravity is, where the core of the game is, and we've also allowed the strategy layer to support that, to make that even more fun by giving you a whole lot of variety, a whole lot of decisions, giving you some new system generally that you can take into the next battle. But we think the rule still applies in Starships.